Hello and welcome back to Angels of Death episode 4. I am your host Tinman and let us head back upstairs and put that new nameplate on the door. So I'm assuming it's going to be Rachel's room, I guess? Oh yeah, let's try not to fall into a pitfall. Right there, so this is where this small plate goes. The nameplate. This is bound to be where I'm supposed to use it. I still don't know whose name this is though. Oh well, just as long as it opens. Yay! Okay, it's opened. It'll open if I push this. Or not. I know I've seen this plate's writing somewhere before. That's right, the papers that fell out of Ray's bag. It might as well be in gibberish, I can't read it. Hey. There's a photograph, so this must be Ray's. And what are these numbers for? It says Ray's is 13 and mine's 20. That must be the age. Yeah, is it our ages? Okay, so the space between the photographs and our ages are our names. Is he finally going to compare the two now? The first letter in Ray's name matches the first letter on the plate. And the next letter also matches the next letter on the plate. Come on, Zach, put 2 and 2 together. And the next ones... Yep, they all match. Well, what'd you know? I knew I'd seen them before. So that means this is Ray's room, huh? What the hell is her room doing here anyway? I wonder if her parents were floor masters. Oh well, never mind that. I'm curious about what's in store for me next. Given what's going on so far in this house, I bet nothing good is waiting for me in her room. Well, there's no point in overthinking stuff. Guess I'll go a bit further down the rabbit hole. Can't say I'm not curious. Very well then, Zach. God, it's weird that the room perspective changes from like top down to like 45-degree angle or purely side on. Is this her room? Okay, so we've got a bed, a bright blood stain there, and a TV. The floor's bright red. Is that normal? Or is that batshit crazy? I've got no clue. Got a rocking chair. See the moon from here. The moon is reflected in this window too. It's obviously not real. Yeah, we're still in basement floor 1. Wonder if it's just a bright light. Books, eh? Can't you read all of these? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so there's a TV. Does this... yeah, let's turn it on. Should have explored the room a bit more. In State Redacted, City Redacted, the remains of Mr. and Mrs. Gardiner were discovered at the private residence. Based on the blade inflicted slashes and bullet holes on the remains, the incident is being treated as a homicide. Found more than a week after death, the remains are badly mutilated, having been sewn together unnaturally with thread. The daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Gardner, Rachel Gardner, was taken into protective custody, however. Reports indicate that due to her exhibiting signs of trauma, she is currently being questioned about the incident. And that's where she met with Dr. Danny. Oh wait, we've got into the TV world now. Rachel, why don't we have a bit of an in-depth talk for our session today? It's alright, there's nothing to fear. Ah, I got it. How about I talk about myself this time for a change? Aha, you looked at me. I knew it. Your peepers are so beautiful. Oh boy, he was like that before he even came down into the basement floors. Well, to tell you the truth, one of my eyes is made of glass. I was born without an eye, you see. When I was a child, my mother worried herself sick about it. Just worried and worried, with such dark peepers. Dark and tranquil peepers. As a child, my silhouette in them was only fleeting. Even so, I still loved my mother. Her peepers were so precious. I just wished she didn't keep referring to them as peepers. Just call them eyes. Rachel, did you hate your parents? No. Well then, why do you think you can cut and sew them up? Oh, I wanted a family. I see. How did you come to feel this way? How? Good question. And that was the end of this. Come to think of it, did you find a puppy in an alleyway near your house? It was tiny and cute, yet so fragile. I wanted to keep that puppy so bad, but I would get in trouble if I took it home. First I went home to tell them about the puppy. And then, what did they say? Okay. Looks like that's just alcohol bottles thrown about in this room. Why do you always contradict me? Well, who would listen to an alcoholic for a start? I was out working all day and I hate being here at this house. Hahaha, that's quite a mouth you got there. Who the hell has use for some wino cop like you? Oh, tell me another one, you bitch. Alcohol's less poisonous than the shit's that's coming out of your mouth. You're hurting me. Stop. Stop it. I'm unhappy having wound up with a psychotic wife like you. No doubt because your very existence is a wretched one. Tell me, why are you so unhappy? Ah, you're the one who made me this way. It's your fault. It's all your fault. Yeah, this is no environment for a puppy. Or for Rachel, eh? They're in the kitchen today. Wonder if they'll listen to me. Go just explore a bit. The flower's starting to wither. Empty bottles everywhere. What's this then? There's holes. Electricity's cut off. But just as soon as the father turned into an alcoholic, or turned to the alcohol, just went downhill from there. Ah. Is he coming out? Where were you walking around so late? No, not talking as usual. Do you got half a brain in that whoa. Do you got half a brain in that head of yours? Oh, so you got something to say to me, huh? Hold it. Where do you think you're going with that money? Booze? Some whores? Planning on making me miserable again? Stop laughing, it gets on my nerves. I'm off to buy my own happiness. Is that so? Then while you're out, can you buy my happiness too? Go buy some happiness for an unhappy wretch like me. Not only are you unhappy, but you also burn through all our money. Some kind of mental case that can't even make ends meet. Oh, it's always my fault, is it? You always blame me. You foul bastard. Your filthy hands have soiled even my own life. Your brain, body, and attitude are all soaked in booze. Hey, Dad? Everything about this family is miserable. I've gotta have some booze to cope. That's not a good outlook, is it? Don't run away from the hell you created. It's you. You are the one screwing me up, screwing this family up. It's not my fault, it's all yours. Now, you're hurting me, you good for nothing. Shut the fuck up, you crazy bitch. Marrying you is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. No, it is. No good. You don't want to hit anymore. But you're asking for it. A creepy bitch who can't understand this crazy bitch is thinking. No, a creepy bitch who can't understand what this crazy bitch is thinking. My life's hit rock bottom because both of you fucked it up. What did happen? Like, what was the exact event that caused this? Mom? One day, I will kill him. I imagine that day is gonna come sooner than we expect. Gotta make them listen. Oh, okay. So back as Rachel. A faded out Rachel. A sepia Rachel, eh? I'll shoot him. If something happens to me, I'll fight back with this. I'll use this to kill that bastard. I'll show him. Now I've got a secret weapon hidden here. When the time comes, that bastard blubber like a baby, He'll regret it. He'll regret everything. He'll bow down and tell me I was right all along. It didn't have to be this way. This happened because of him. Mom? Ray, what is it? Mom, I gotta talk to you about something. I can't deal with you right now. The kitchen's a dreadful mess and I gotta clean it up. I'm not in a state to be listening to whatever you have to say. Please listen. You'll get mad if I don't ask for permission first, right? Amazing. Even my own daughter won't do what she's told. Don't you know? Your being here has gotten me stuck in this hell. Your very existence is detestable. It's like I'm dealing with your worthless father. It makes sick to my stomach. Now, go upstairs to your room. Mum, if I listen to you, then will you listen to me? Now, go. Don't make me any more of a miserable and cruel mother than I already am. Nobody's listening to what anyone has to say. Why is that? Because they're all too concerned for themselves. Mum was hiding something over there. Her secret weapon to make herself heard? Yeah, I think we all know what this is. Oh, that was a nice piano cue. That was a nice piano cue. A handgun. So something like this was here. Secret weapon. In the end, nobody listened to what I had to say. And then a while later, I went to go visit that puppy. The puppy was already weakened and likely to fall over dead any moment. When I reached out to pet that puppy, it bit me. After that, what happened until I got back home is still hazy. When I came to, I was in my room fixing that puppy. But I was soon found out. Gosh, Mum and Dad were fighting really loud that day. What does she mean by fixing? What a good boy, such a good boy. I could just eat you up. I want you to stay with me forever. It's okay. Don't be scared. It's all your fault. There's something wrong with her because you're crazy. No, it's your fault that kid's an abnormal. I can't stand this anymore. Hey, what the hell are you doing? No, just bottles. Okay. That was kind of unearthly. Gosh, it really is bad today. The kitchen. Guess I'll take a peek. And we'll do that next time, because God, that was incredibly blood-curdling. Hang on. Oh god, what did she do to that dog? Also, the TV isn't here, so I'm guessing Well, we'll find out later. So anyway, that is it for this episode of Angels of Death. I have been your host Tinman, and I'm signing off. Goodbye.